What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Competitor Gamer here, back again, once again, your coach of the LA Infernapes, bringing you another draft analysis for the PBAL Wi-Fi Draft League. I am obviously your coach of the LA Infernapes. I will bring you my team, and I'll be explaining my team, why I decided to bring him, why did I decide to draft them, and yeah, let's begin. My first mod overall, I was overall like 10th or in the middle pick pretty much. And I'm surprised that I got this mon because obviously I wasn't going for this mon. My first mon was going to be Mega Mawile, but my good friend Drake actually sniped it from me. So I decided to go with Celesteela. I'm actually surprised I drafted this mon that late. Celesteela is overall a great mon. It could be a wall, it could be a sweeper, it could be an offensive hitter, it could be defensive wall, a physical wall, it could be an annoying ass mon. This is Skydrive. If you guys know, I name it Skydrive. Celesteela against it could be run leftovers, a berry, a live orb, a Z move. I think this is one of my Z users, if I'm not mistaken. This is one of my Z users. It gets beast boost as a great ability. If it gets killed, I get a beast boost pretty much, and pretty much this mod is meant to get kills. This mod gets good. The only thing that bad about this mod that I would personally say, it doesn't get a good reliable recovery move, but it does get Leaf Seed. Leaf Seed is the only reliable move that it could get for recovery other than leftovers. It does get Protect as well, obviously. Against Flame Charge, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Energy Ball, Earthquake, could be run physically or specially, like I said in the beginning. It gets out Totemized. Against Flash Catcher, Heavy Slam, Giga Drain, Grass Knot, Iron Head, hit any in power, Rock Slide, Seed Bomb, Superpower, Toxic. I could be running a Toxic, Protect, Leaf Seed, and be annoying with Giga Drain as well. Oh my god. Against Flash Cannon, against Acrobatics, so if I don't want to run an item, I could just run Acro. Against Air Slash, it could be run Z with any Flying MZ, Ground EMZ, Grass EMZ, Fire EMZ. That has great stats with base 98, 97 HP, 101 in attack, base 103 in defense, base 107 in special attack, base 101 in special defense, and base 61 in speed. Overall, great mon, but speed it may be low, but it does get a bit good moveset with a Totemized, so it makes it outspeed most Scarfers. Other than like I say a Scarf Coco, which people have run before, but yeah. The next mon I decided to pick up was Megazord X. I decided to pick up Megazord X because I wanted a fire type and I wanted a dragon type. I was deciding to pick up Hydreigon, but then I realized my next mons I was gonna draft were gonna be 2 dark types, and I couldn't have 3 dark types on my team and be obsessed, like extremely destroyed by fighting type. So I decided to pick up Megazord X because it gives me the fire type and it gives me the dragon type that I wanted to pick up that turn. Against obviously regular Charizard is weak to rocks, so I have to make sure I don't have rocks in the field when I bring this mon in, because rocks will do over 50% unless I'm bringing Roost, and I'll be decent. But other than that, this mon actually hits really hard against it. A good ability, Tough Claws. I could honestly run it special if I wanted to, or physical, but most likely I would be running a physical with Dragon Dance, where against Roost, against Defog. I did not know that shit. Oh yeah, that's Defog. Against Earthquake, Fire Punch, I can run a Flame Charge if I don't want to run that Dragon Dance for some reason. Against Power Up Punch, in case if I don't want to run that Dragon Dance. Against Sword Dance, against Willow, Tailwind, Toxic, Roost. Against a good priority with Quick Attack. Against Flare Blitz, obviously Dragon Claw could be run Pulse, Fire, Flamethrower, Heat Wave, if I'm playing doubles, Echoing Queen runs Belly Drum, charge up with Roost, and sweep his entire team with Quick Attack. I'll bet I'll run that. Against Outrage for strong, and against Acro and Air Slash. I most likely will never run Acro because of the fact I am running the Zard X and I need an item on it. Overall great stats. It has base 78 in HP, base 130 in attack, base 111 in defense, base 130 in special attack, base 85 in special defense, and base 100 in speed, outspeeding most dragon types. Besides, I think it's Garchomp, which is base 102, if I'm not mistaken. Which outspeeds me But other thing, it outspeeds other dragon types like Hydreigon, like it's 8 types of Salamander. What else? Haxorus, Kirin Black, all those scary dragon types. The next mon I decided to pick up was Crocodile. I wanted Crook because I haven't used Crook for I think for a really long time. Even if you guys remember my ICL battles, I think it was before I started the ICL league. But yeah, I drafted a liability, the Crocodile, because I wanted a good rocker / ground type. And this is one of my dark types that I was talking about. That's why I didn't want to draft Hydreigon. Against two great abilities with Intimidate Moxie, which if I really want to run Moxie, I would run Choice Bandit, Choice Guard, Life Orb, sweep his entire team. Intimidates to being a Pokemon like with leftovers, Rocky Helmet, Solvis, I guess. When including a berry. It's like I said, I like rocks. I like to bring hazards in this team because hazards sometimes put our opponents onto certain range where it could actually sweep. So I like having hazard mods against Dragon Claw for Dragon types, Dragon Pulse against Dragon Tail for in case of a monster setting up on me, and etc. Against Earthquake, Crunch, Knockoff, Brick Break, Aqua Tail for those on fire types or rock or ground types. Against Foul Play, which I don't think I would ever run, especially if I would knock off. Against Shadow Claw for those ghost types, Pursuit for in case of a monster that tries to swap out rocks like Stone Edge, Stealth Rock, like I said, Taunt, Toxic. I could include and run it. Overall, great mon. It really here to sweep or set up rocks would be an annoying mon to be defensive as well. Overall, it has decent stats. Its special defense I would say it's weakened because I never would win their special. So yeah, it's base 95 in HP, base 117 in attack, base 80 in defense, base 65 in special attack, base 70 in special defense, and base 92 in speed. Pretty much outspeeding everything that's below 90 and 91 speed, which this mon is actually not that bad. The next mon I decided to pick up was, well, I was debating between Milotic and Suicune because I've always drafted Milotic. If you always see me, I've always drafted Milotic. So I decided to go with something new. I decided to try out new mons. So I decided to go out with Suicune. Suicune, you see, I never used Suicune ever in my life, like, because I think it's just annoying. It's just an annoying ass mon. It has different names like Crocoons, Rescue, I don't even know the names other than that. It could be run leftovers, a berry. I've seen a video where it ran Z move for it doesn't get tricked. But yeah, this isn't one of my Z users, by the way. But yeah, it could be run Life or Rocky Helmet, a berry. It gains a decent ability with pressure, like to stall out. Obviously, this mon is really here to like be annoying because it has decent defense stats and alright special attack speed. Again, E-Speed, I'm against Calm Mind, Air Slash, Avalanche, Ice Beam, Iron Head if I really wanted those fairy types to get killed, Skull, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam for those Hoopa Unbound if anyone drafted it, against Tailwind, Roar, Rest, Reflect. I think it gets the Light Screen if I'm not mistaken. No, it does not. So against Reflect, only Calm Mind. Against Extrasensory for those fighting types, Speed, like I said, Facade if I wanted to run physical. I do not know if it gains any physical like setup move. I could check right now. It does get Curse. I could include it running Curse, Facade, Flame Orb if I wanted to actually 1v1 a mon that actually 1v1s me. Against Sheer Code, against Miracle, which I actually like using in my Milotic if you notice that. Against Hydro Pump, Blizzard, Dig. I could run Dig against Air Slash, like I said, and etc. This mon is really here to be an annoying mon. It's really here to be toxic. It's a toxic mon. It has base 100 HP, base 75 in attack, base 115 in defense, base 115 in special defense, base 90 in the special attack, and it has a decent amount of speed with base 85. Outspeeding most water types if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the next one we decided to pick up with Jolteon, the Mayhem to Jolteon. Mayhem, I actually loved using Jolteon. I haven't drafted Jolteon ever since the last league I've uploaded, which I think was, I forgot the league name. Jolteon is fast. It's my fastest mon. I think most people. It's my fastest mon because the second fastest mon, his speed type, like my second fastest mon that I haven't shown yet, doesn't have that much differential speed, but my Jolteon is the fastest one that I have in this team. And I really wanted to pick up Jolteon because I really wanted a fast electric type user, because I like using Volt Switch and using Switch Initiative. Because I like Switch Initiative mods, because then they gave me good chances of like switching into like predicting switch-ins and all that shit. It's because I could run a Specs, Life Orb, Assault Vest, a Berry, a Sash if I wanted to, Life Orb, and etc. It has two great abilities with Quick Feet and Volt Absorb. If I really wanted to run Quick Feet to outspeed like a Choice Scarf, if I see a Choice Scarf, like, I don't know, a Choice Scarf, let's say, a good example would be a Choice Scarf, let's say Choice Scarf Hydreigon, right? I have Signal Beam. I'm pretty sure Signal Beam, 2 shots or 2 shots, no matter what. I can run Quick Feet with Flame Orb and outspeed his Choice Scarf. And outspeeds Choice Scarf Hydreigon no matter what. Outspeeds the Choice Scarf. It speed ties with the Choice Scarf Coco if I actually brings it, and etc. Volt Absorb is also a great ability as well for it. It could be one of my electric immunities. It gains Volt Switch, like I said. It gains Thunderbolt, Agility, Light Screen. It gains dual screens. It can run a dual Light Clay as well with dual screens. It gains Roar, Shadow Ball, Signal Beam, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave. And including running Wish Sub, Tag, but it gains Baton Pass as well. It gains Agility. It gains Heal Bell for in case if all my mons get toxic or any of the etc. like that. It gains and it gains any hidden power move that I would like to run. But pretty much that's really it, because Jolteon is not that much of a. Jolteon's not really known for any other moves than like Thunderbolt and Volt Switch and hitting really hard, because it has base 1 special attack of base 110. And the special defense is decent with base 195. His defense is the lowest, which I do hate, because this mon cannot take any physical hits. With base 60, base 65 in both HP and attack, and base 130 in speed, outspeeding all of it my mon and speed time with including a Coco. So yeah, the next mon I decided to draft was Tone the Seismitoad. I decided to draft a rocker. I didn't want just Quick to be my rocker, and I wanted another mon that could wall, like I could make sure I could wall, like it could be another waller. It gains a great ability with Water Absorb, so it can be hit with water attacks. It gains Poison Touch, Swift, so if I bring a Rain Dance, I could actually sweep with him. It could be run Assault Vest, a Berry, Life Orb, Leftovers, and etc. It could really run physically with. It gains great attacking moves with, like I said, it gains Rocks, it gains Scald, I don't think it gets Waterfall. What water physical move does it get? It does not get a new water physical move, but it gains Earthquake, Earth Power, Drain Punch, Brick Break, Grass Knot for the say if I finish a Mega Swampert, Knockoff, Ice Punch, Poison Jab for those pesty fairy types, Power Up Punch, No Kick, Sludge Wave, Sludge Bomb, and including gets Tox, Surf, any hidden power. Like I said, every mon gets any hidden power pretty much. It can gain Venom Shock. It could include running Endeavor Sash if I wanted to. Run minus special defense, minus physical. Just run all offensive. It has decent base HP, base 105 in HP, base 95 in attack, base 75 in both its defensives. Special attack is base 85, and its speed is the slowest with base 74. My bad. But yeah, that's Tone the Seismitoad. The next mon that we decided to draft was Mimikyu. I wanted a fairy type / ghost type, and Mimikyu was still on the board, so I decided to pick up Peekaboo the Mimikyu with a great ability. It's like it already comes with a substitute. It has the great ability with Disguise. It automatically takes a hit no matter what, unless it's versing like a Kiron Black with Terror Volt or a Excadrill with Mold Breaker, and etc. It could be run banded, and this is my other Z user, by the way, with Celesteela. With I could run the Mimic UMZ, which I could run with Play Rough. I could include with Let's Snuggle Forever. It could be run Life Force, Leftovers, and Bandit if I wanted to, Assault Vest, etc. This mon does get good reliable setup moves with bulk up, sword stance. I think what other reliable setup moves against those against. I don't think it gets reflect. Against no, it doesn't get reflect, but it does get light screen. Against Destiny Bond, Drain Punch, Drain Punches. Excuse me. Facade if it gets burned. Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak. It gains a good reliable. Priority move. Leech Life. I meant to say for those dark types. Play Rough, Shadow Claw, like I said, Swords Dance against Taunts, Thunder Wave, Will-O-Wisp, which I actually like, against Wood Hammer, X Scissor, and yeah. Overall, great mon against Drain Punch as well. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. His defense and his weakest is his special attack with base 50, which I'll never run in special attack. His special defense is base 105. His defense are decent with base 80. His attack is decent, base 90, and his 55 HP. I wish it had better HP stats because then it could take more hits, but I'll take it. And it has a decent amount of speed with base 96. Outspeeding few dragon types, and I think it outspeeds Kiran for sure. I know that for a fact. And outspeeds Kiran Black as well. It doesn't outspeed. I do not know if it outspeeds Hydreigon. Because I think Hydreigon does. Hydreigon does outspeed it by 1. I think, yeah. But yeah, overall, great mon. It's there to take at least one hit with Disguise and hit hard. With Let's Snuggle Forever, I could include run that or run any other Z move. But yeah, the next mon I decided to pick up was Grips Gligar. I wanted another rocker / defogger. I needed a defogger in my team because I don't like facing mons that set up rocks against me. Because actually I have like Charizard and I had another mon that's weak to rocks. So I wanted a defogger in my team. So I decided to pick up the Gligar. Grips is overall a great mon. I'm always going to be running it with Eviolite no matter what, because Eviolite does give it the extra defense boost. It gains 2 great abilities with immunity and hypercut. I wouldn't say Sandwing is a great ability, but it's a decent ability if you're in a sand team. But as you can see, my team is in a sand team, so yeah. This is another rocker, like I said. I have against rocks, defog, roots, against a good reliable recovery move. Against Earthquake, Knockoff, U-Turn, Switch Initiative. Against Poison Jab, Nice Slash, Quick Attack for a good priority move. Rock Slide, Stone Edge, X Scissors and U-Turn, like I said, Tailwind against Swords Dance, Taunt. Overall, great mon. And his defense is the strongest with base 105. His special defense is base 65. Really there to take mostly. With the Eviolite, is there to take hits, pretty much. You may say, oh, his special defense is weak, so hit him with a nice beam. I'm pretty sure, depending on the mon that people are running, it could take a nice beam from certain mons or a Glacier from a Victini. Base 65 in the HP with his special defense, like I said, he has decent speed with base 85, 75 in attack, and base 35 in special attack, which I'll never run a special attack Gligar for no reason. The next one I decided to pick up was my next dark type that I said in the beginning. I decided to pick up Wifi. I wanted to draft Wifi for a long time. I haven't had the opportunity to draft it because a lot of people, well, it just didn't fit around my team pretty much. And I got sniped a few times in other leagues. So I decided to pick up Zep the Weavile with the great ability with pickpocket, my bad, and pressure. It could be run Bandit, Scarf, Assault Vest, Berry, and Life Orb. Overall, it hits hard. It could be, especially with Choice Bandit or Life Orb, against Fake Out for a good priority move, against Knockoff, Brick Break, Icicle Crush, Ice Shard for priority if you wanted another Ice, Low Kick for those pesky steel types, Shadow Claw, X Scissor. It's really here just to hit hard and just destroy mons. As you can see, his speed, like I said, this is my second fastest mod with base 125 in speed. Like I said, it was close enough to Jolteon. Jolteon was base 130, but yeah, base 120 in attack, base 65. His defense is the weakest, like Jolteon. His base 65. His special defense is decent with base 85. His special attack is the weakest, which that's why I would never run it a special attacker Weavile unless I had to. Base 41, 45 HP and 70 in oh my god, 70 in HP. My bad, and 45 in special attack. But yeah, moving on, we have Drake the Passimian. I decided to name Passimian after Drake because I have to name him on after Drake. It's just naturally over my draft analysis. So I decided to pick up Drake. Drake is also obviously here to hit hard, and I needed a fight. I wanted a fighting type in my team, so I decided to pick up Choice. It could be run Choice Bandit, Choice Guard, Life Orb, a Berry, Leftovers, Sash if I wanted to, or including a fighting boost attacking move. It gains switch initiative, what I like with U-turn. Close combat against a good, I would say reliable setup move with bulk up. I don't know if it gets Sword Sense, which I doubt it does. It doesn't. It gains Swag turn. It gains Brutal Swing for those Dark type, knockoff, quick attack for good priority, Seed Bomb for the water types, U-turn, like I said, super power. Rock Slide, Iron Head for a gunshot, and Iron Head for those pesky fairy types. Endeavor, Sash, Acrobatics if I didn't want to run an item. It has decent stats with his lowest being his special attack, which I most likely would never run. His special defense is the second lowest with base 60. His speed is the third lowest with his base 80. His defense is decent with base 90. His attack is base 120. I think as same as my Weavile. Hitting as hard as good, and his HP is decent, base 100. It could take hits pretty much. And finally, the last mod I decided to pick up was I wanted a rocker / spinner, and I saw Armaldo there, and Armaldo is overall decent mod. It could take hits and it cannot get credit due to the fact of body armor, and it gains it could be run switch with Veracruz Sweep mod. It could be run Leftovers, Choice Bandit, Life Orb, Assault Vest, a Berry, like I said. Armaldo Spiky is an overall great mod. Like I said, against rocks, it gives me another spin. It gives me another way to get rid of hazards for spin. Against Earthquake, X Scissor, Low Kick, Liquidation, Knockoff, Rock Slide. It's obviously a rock type, so obviously it's gonna have rock type moves. It gains Sword Dance. It gains Stone Edge. It gains what else? Low Kick for those Pexy rock type slash steel types. Break, Earthquake, Earth Power, Flash Cannon, Aqua Jet for a good priority move. It could be set up with Curse as well if I wanted to bring Curse. Aerialist for that, like grass type types, like a Venusaur. Overall, his stats are not that bad. His speed is as low as base 45. His special attack is base 70, which is not that bad. So that means I could sometimes run his special if I wanted to. I obviously most likely won't. His defense stats is base 80/100 because I like his defense is the greatest, so especially it can't get credit, so that means it's also great. His HP is base 75 and his attack is base 125, including hitting harder than Rebound and Passimian. So overall, a great mod, and I wanted it because I wanted another rocket. I don't want to just rely on Crow, Gligar, or who else? Or Seismitoad, that's it. So, and I also wanted another way to get rid of rocks, because as you can see, my Weavile, my Charizard, and anything other than Celesteela do take rock damage as well, and I don't want them to be taking that much damage out with them. Actually, Celesteela doesn't get any good reliable recovery move other than if I run Leftovers with Leech Seed. But yeah, that's your draft analysis for the LA Infernapes. I hope we could come out with a dub. I will be uploading this on Sunday, most likely. But yeah, the battle will be going up tomorrow because I haven't had time to be recording this since I just came back. I just came back from the flu and I was really sick. So yeah, there will be a post commentary. The battle will be going up on Tuesday. The battle will be going on the team leader will be going up on tomorrow on Monday. So I hope you guys just stay tuned. Make sure you guys smash the hell out of that like button. If you're a newcomer, subscribe. And other than that, I'll catch you guys later.